Gen Z after their little siblings say Skibbity Sigma for the 100th time. Oh, Big Chungus wasn't funny either, guys. Okay, I will admit, made me giggle. All right, it made me giggle a tiny little bit, okay? Hey, it's me! I'm back from PAX in Seattle, and I'm ready to get back to work. You can probably tell I caught a little bit of something while I was out there, though. God damn it, the PAX plague got me yet again. It's not COVID, trust me, I've tested like 27 times. But nonetheless, I'm feeling pretty good. So let's get back to something that will make me feel even better, shall we? I was sitting with a headache and an ice pack on my head when my girlfriend yelled, "Don't move!" Oh, damn, I can see why she did that. That's awesome. Holy crap. You totally set this up, though. Don't lie to me. I know you did it on purpose, man. Coworker got his lunch stolen, and they've agreed to let him watch the security camera tape. This is the most excited I've ever been at any job ever. Dude, they're gonna kill the guy. You know they're gonna do that, right? It's gonna be ritualistic and all. Sad, go for a walk, find a sword, no more sadness. My 8-year-old is confused, but not wrong. Sam, Dad, don't you have today off? Me? Yup. Then why are you working? Stuff needs to get done. So even when you have days off, you really don't have days off? Yup. Being an adult sounds stupid. Your 8-year-old isn't really confused. I think that they're picking up on what life's gonna be like very early. You know what? You should be proud. That means they're smart, all right? And they're gonna be more prepared than the rest of us. I know I certainly wasn't prepared, okay? I sure as hell wasn't. I'm the best AI. No, I am. Amateurs. What was that, punk? Amateurs! Okay, you gotta give it to Akinator, though. That dude is insane, all right? And you know what? Before Akinator, did you guys have that giant Skittle-looking toy, the 20 questions toy? That thing blew me away, too. I was surprised time and time again about that damn thing, okay? And Akinator was just a natural progression of that. Was he really the first AI? No, but regardless. Let's move on. I could talk about Akinator all day because I'm stupid. When a mod is about to lose an argument, banned for hate speech. Really? Oh, wait, you mean on Reddit? Actually, you know what? Never mind. Anywhere. I guess you give anybody moderator privileges unless it's on like a live stream for somebody, and for some strange reason, that super minute amount of power goes right to their heads, dude. It is insane. I don't know anything about losing arguments or anything like that, even though I do lose them quite often. Regardless, yeah, moderator powers just, man, they make you feel powerful, even though you're not really. When it's your birthday and the only ones who remember are, oh, that app you forgot to delete, your dentist, your mobile service provider, and your bank. Well, look, at least somebody remembered, okay? Also, I guess some of your favorite rewards apps for places that you like to frequent. Like, I know I'm gonna get a birthday message from my favorite burrito joint in town, all right? They're probably not gonna give me a free burrito, but at the very least, they're gonna say, happy birthday, here's 50 cents off your next purchase, come on in. And you know what? It's gonna work. It's gonna work perfectly on me. Oh my god. Bobby Kotick, get a team to make the best-selling FPS in the world. Fire the main devs for profit. The rest of the team leaves. Man, there is a laundry list of issues that I and a lot of other people have with this dude. This has to be pretty low on the list, even though it was awful and crappy. And the only reason I say low on the list is because look at the company he was in charge of. Look at that payday he got while firing 1.5 billion people. That dude is such a scumbag. See you later, you actual loser. Goodbye. When you don't have to spend anything on your military because you're thousands of kilometers from the closest combat zone, and the only country you share a border with is your closest ally, who has the most powerful military in the history of the world, and your territorial integrity is vital to their national security. I never thought about it that way. Oh, Canadians, we love you. You're our favorite hat. I mean, our only hat, but also our favorite. Okay, fantastic. The fact I gotta train 3 to 5 days a week to keep my body at moderately broken while my cat sleeps all day and can do parkour with ease is a crime. You know, I've always wondered if it's just the way we're structured and built. What is it about humans that makes us so, I don't know, terrible? The CEO you never met in 10 years the day there's a photo shoot at the office? What the hell? I'm so dumb. I was about to ask if he was really in any of these photos for a minute, and Well, you look at it for more than half a second and the answer is clearly yeah. Why the hell wouldn't he be in these photos for real? Think about it. Women buying men's hygiene products because they're cheaper. Men buying women's hygiene products because they're higher quality. Are they? I mean, are they? I don't really go over the line too much when it comes to buying hygiene products, but the last time I had to buy like a women's deodorant or antiperspirant, I had to pay like, $3 more for it, which was annoying, but it worked worse or just as bad as what I was using before. So is it really higher quality? I mean, I know there's more options out there for sure, because with guys, they usually have a 12-in-1 shampoo, motor oil, milk, whatever you want combo unit, but I don't know, does that not speak to its quality? If you can fit 12 in one, baby, I mean, it's gotta be pretty good. When the bro with bad breath, greasy hair, dirty clothes, and a messy bedroom has strong opinions on how society should be run, well, you can understand how something could be improved upon while, living in crappy circumstances yourself. I don't have to have a flawless room or clean hair in order to go, I don't know, it just seems like this could be done better, and that could be done better. Especially since 9 times out of 10, the bro with bad breath, greasy hair, dirty clothes, and a messy bedroom is depressed. You're allowed to be smart or smarter and know things and have opinions on stuff when you're not perfect. Her, I bet he's thinking about other women. Him, Mr. Owl ate my metal worm backwards is Mr. Owl ate my metal worm. Oh my god, you're right. How do people realize this stuff? Do you actually just sit there and try to think, is it called a palindrome? Is that the one that's forward, backward? Dudes on male living space flexing 10K a month apartments with a view of a major city that their parents pay for? Me, who lives with a woman? Ha ha ha! Got him! I will say, I haven't seen male living space. I have seen a few of the subreddits that are people just posting pictures of their apartment or whatever. And yeah, 9 times out of 10, all I can think when I see is, damn, you are rich. You are filthy rich. Yeah, here's my apartment that overlooks Central Park in Manhattan. Like, okay, dog. What the hell are you doing here? You won. Why do you need internet validation from the rest of us who make like $3 a year, who have to live in a basement? You know, what do you want from me, man? How millennials prepare the frying pan. Remember, it's not just millennials, okay? This is actually cute as hell. Who's the guy that originally did this? Because I feel like this is one of those videos where the original poster had this stolen 10 billion times. Government workers, when you bring all your documents on the first try? Nope, don't like that. Sony, I can't believe our $100 million game that didn't take 8 years to make failed. A legendary skin in Concord, a legendary skin in Overwatch. Okay, look, Overwatch still sucks ass though. Just made a lot of people that play it pissed off. I'm sorry, I played it for years. I loved Overwatch, but as time went on, it got bad, and I have heard nothing good from anybody, especially people that regularly play it, about Overwatch 2 that sounds even remotely redeeming. Now, I'm not going to sit here and defend Concord because clearly that was probably the biggest misstep in gaming, and I will blame that on the executives because they should be taking all the blame. Humans saw this and decided to invent medical debt. Well, it wasn't that didn't come first. We invented money first so we could get away from the bartering system. I don't know why. I guess it was just more efficient or something like that, but man, the moment we invented currency, it was all downhill from there, okay? Oh my god, my sinuses are going to kill me, all right? I'm gonna die. You formulate a theory that lesbianism is caused by having a bad father. Your daughter becomes a lifelong lesbian. Wait, hold on, I'm sorry. First of all, I didn't know that came from him. It makes sense. I believe that came from him. But what the f*** do you mean by becomes a lifelong lesbian? Your daughter becomes a lifelong lesbian. What does that mean? Huh? Can I make that? Can I just become one? Can I become a lifelong gay man? Can I do that? Because I don't think that's how that works. What the hell's wrong with you? Me coming back to my 200,000 kilos of francium after 22 minutes? Only to see, okay. I vaguely see what you're doing here, all right? Again, I'm not the smartest, savviest guy on the block, for sure, but also, I swear to God, that's like the first time I've seen the entirety of that GIF. Whatever, doesn't matter. Fake Walmart vest, $20. TV I walked out with, free. Well, that's not a Walmart vest. The Walmart vests are blue. And I think they have black ones for security. I don't know, maybe they give the cart wranglers like a high-vis vest or something like that. But I think you're lying, you know? I think you just stole that TV with a regular-ass high-vis vest. $20. Come on, people. Friends is the funniest show ever. Me the whole time watching the show. And again, that's valid. I think I've gone on rants about Friends and other sitcoms and whatnot before. Yeah, if you don't find it funny, cool. But we as a group of media-consuming people have absolutely got to stop this weird cycle of, can we actually admit this was bad? No. Friends was never a bad show. It is not a bad show. It's never gonna be a bad show. Ubisoft exec says gamers need to get comfortable with not owning their games. Star Wars Outlaws gets released. Gamer says Ubisoft needs to get comfortable with gamers not owning their games. What? I'm confused. I'm confused, man. Also, that's another thing I could rant for 400 minutes about, okay? Ooh, I really hope that exec gets fired. Clearly that won't happen, but hey, look, man. As we all like to say now, if buying isn't owning, then piracy isn't stealing, okay? Just whatever. And emulation is not theft, legally and any other way you can define it, all right? Emulate your games, people. It's awesome. It's so cool. She was a Sony girl. He was that's not Apple's brand. What the hell are those? I'm sorry. What am I looking at? Me and my boys in 2050 after they banned all gas and diesel-powered cars. Yeah, I'm sure there's some whiny bullshit I can say about, banning of gas and diesel-powered cars, but to a certain extent, how fun would it be for small towns to just be back to horses? I know that there are plenty of small towns out there that totally still see people riding their horses around and stuff, but if it happened more en masse around places, how fun would that be until we have to start picking up the shit? Psychopaths, serial killers, people who make hot chocolate with water. You know what? You're right. You are right. As a kid, I would do that. I'd just put the stupid powder in the water, whatever. I didn't know any better, okay? Now that I do, don't give me that crap, okay? Don't do that to me, okay? Give me real hot chocolate, or give me death. Dad is passed out. Me changes channel. I don't know how they do it. We meme on dad powers, dad noises, dad jokes, dad this, dad that, but they genuinely seem to have some kind of connection with the universe that you only get when you have a child. I don't understand it. Keanu Reeves says he'll make as many John Wick movies as fans want. John Wick 420, John Wick 69. I mean, if they continue the quality standard that they seem to have had all the way up until this point, I'm game. But the very, very first time there's a John Wick that is, I don't know, below an 8 out of 10 for me, I'm done, man. You can see the sign of the times at a certain point. Me using every ounce of willpower I have left not to stick my foot out to trip up the kid running and screaming around the restaurant. Parents, the public is not your babysitter. Wrangle your freaking child. In any setting, not just a restaurant, anywhere. Sociopaths, terrorists, people who learn Klingon from Duolingo. You can learn, of course you can. Can you learn Elvish on there or Dwarvish? Maybe the black speech of Mordor? You might want to get dressed. The landlord is here. She said I wasn't on the lease or something. I bid her. Oh, dear young adults, you can leave. If you don't like your doctor, walk out in the middle of your appointment. Leave the party. End the date. Don't wait until the polite time to leave or endure because you think you'll make a scene. You can go. I understand what Aaron here is saying. The doctor's appointment thing, I mean, sometimes it's really hard to find a doctor that will accept your insurance or accepts you, things like that. There's probably more minutia in there we could get through, but yeah, as far as the rest of it's concerned, absolutely. Are you absolutely done being at the party? Just go. Hell, you don't have to say goodbye. I mean, I'm the type of person that will. Whoever invited me, I'll find them and go, hey man, I'm heading home. I'm gonna go take a shit. Whatever. It doesn't matter the reason. Most people don't think you're being rude by leaving. It's okay. How it feels when you're 8 hours into what should have been a 30-minute job, so you just sit there questioning the meaning of life. This, by the way, is why professionals get to charge money, because they have done this so much, their expertise is so high, that they can do it in the 30 minutes that you're expecting yourself to be able to do it in. Here, let me change my oil. Shouldn't be more than like a 2-second job 6 hours later. Well, that sucked, and I ended up spending almost as much money to do it. No, I'm gonna have the guys who have an underground service bay and everything do it for me 9 times out of 10, okay? Sometimes it's just worth it. Sometimes. But knowing how to do it is also important. Me, after browsing LinkedIn for a while, defeated male leaves. Dude, LinkedIn drives me crazy. Again, I have one, but it's not really useful. How my little brother looks at me when he comes out of my room after stealing my shoes. Now, he can have those shoes, jeez. I'm 5'10", and my girlfriend's little sister just introduced me to her 6'3" boyfriend. And wouldn't you know it, we're the same height. Ha! I am so glad that I actually am 6'3", though. Not that it would really matter to me. I wouldn't mind being short. Some aspects of my life would have been a little easier up until now if I were shorter than average, or even just average height. Man, being the tall guy growing up always sucked, because I always had a locker on the floor, and, you know, I'm gonna continue to have a bad left knee and a spine that's not doing great well into my golden years if I make it there. Employees. I think I forgot something. Wells Fargo management? If you forgot, then it wasn't important. Yeah, you're right. Corpse that's been there for... What the hell am I missing out on? What did Wells Fargo do this time? And will it cause the entire company to have to be dismantled and re-put together again? But mommy, I want that toy. Okay, just please stop crying. Latina mothers. But mommy, I want that toy. I will hit you with something. Forgive me, mother. I now realize that I have made a mistake. Please have mercy on your beautiful baby boy. Okay. Sure. Welcome to Cumberland City in the state of Maryland. Here's $20,000. It's about time. But why? For a limited time, we're paying people to move here because our population has plummeted and we don't have enough residents to pay our taxes. So you're gonna, wait, you don't have enough residents to pay the taxes, so you're gonna pay people $20,000 out of the city's coffers to get people to move there. I'm not sure what solution to this problem would really exist. I mean, this is probably the best anyone could come up with. I can't come up with something better. It just feels a little weird. If this is in fact true, and this is happening, I don't know, guys. Anybody want to move to Cumberland City in Maryland? I'll move to Maryland, at least for a little while. I wish I had a boyfriend who liked the same music as me. You have great taste in music. Don't you like Tame Impala? So much. I've seen him live twice. See, this is what I mean. I need a you who isn't you. Oof. Yeah, that one just feels mean. Me, hungover. I don't remember what happened last night. Last night, NATO blocked you? You're gonna have to figure out what you did, because that's pretty big. That one non-smoker bro while the rest of the gang hotbox in the back. Yeah, if I'm a non-smoker, please don't hotbox the vehicle I'm in. That's really rude, man. There used to be a time when using emojis on Reddit was a crime and the memes were not Facebook-level shit. Yes, that is true. I will say, at a certain point, a lot of our favorite websites will eventually devolve into what you see on Facebook. And Facebook still has some funny stuff every now and then, but yeah, for the most part, it ain't great. Hell, this meme probably came from Facebook itself. There are 2 types of girls in this world. Both are valid. One is funnier. And it's probably not the one you think, either. My poop after I ate too much rice? Drink some water. Also, I don't understand what it is. Because I'm a claustrophobic guy, 100%.
So right now,
why do you do this, even if you aren't? I know very rarely there are people out there that love the confined spaces. They find it comforting and nice. But, good lord, at this point, breathing is significantly harder, if even possible. Accidentally switching over to Reddit's popular feed. She's there again. Another great actor, ruined by drugs. He really does have the hair look. That you know what? Maybe that's what he was going for. I don't know. Breaking news! Voters in Germany are set to deliver the first state election win for a far-right party in the country since the end of World War II. Cool. God covers most of the earth with water, preventing water scarcity. Also God for some reason. Guess I'll add some salt. Yeah, that seems like what we in the bird community refer to as a move. What was the purpose of doing that to us? Okay, I'm sure the salt was very good for all the spooky life down there that we now, or rather, know a little bit more about than we used to. But I'm sure it helps them, but it doesn't really help us. What if I told you you don't have to use /s to indicate sarcasm? That's always been true, right? The moment a judge recognizes school friend in dock, judge reunites with middle school classmate she recognized in bond court. Suspect faces judge who was his schoolmate for the second time. Awesome. I'm so happy. Toilet cubicle sign. Don't flush anything except toilet paper. Me wondering what to do with all this I don't know, take it home? The owner of the Raiders, Mark Davis, said his 25-year-old girlfriend didn't know he was a billionaire. She was just attracted to his beautiful smile. I mean, look, beauty is in the eyes of that creature from Dungeons and Dragons and all. Maybe she could smell it. Look, some people give off an energy, all right? You might be able to just immediately pick up on it. Sometimes I can look at a guy and go, ooh, yo, he is rich, okay? Sometimes. When it took you almost 21 years to realize Valve released Steam and you never got the joke, I feel like once a year people get the Valve Steam thing. I know someone got it recently, but they got it in a weird, overly done way, like Valve controls the flow of games, which was the funniest thing I'd ever read. But yeah, Valve and Steam. There you go. We will see this meme again in another year or two. Also, damn, I just realized I haven't seen that format in a long time. You guys always act like you're better than me. Yeah, nuclear winter? Okay, don't say nuclear winter. I don't think you know what the hell that means. I do have to say, though, autumn, better than all of them. If Earth could perpetually go between spring, that perfect, like, right after winter spring, and that perfect right after summer autumn, and it was in those two states all the time, I think depression, at least for me and people like me, would just disappear. Gentlemen, it is with great pleasure to inform you that after 5 years, I have found the video. It is with great pleasure to inform you. Might have missed a couple of words, that's fine. What does this mean? What is the video? Is this a video that's personal to you that you were looking for, or is there the video that we have all been looking for and I've just been out of the loop the whole time? Before the Minecraft trailer? After the Minecraft trailer? It's not looking great, yeah. But we'll see. We'll see how it changes. Once we get more of a plot synopsis later, we'll see. My girlfriend, after realizing that the silent treatment isn't working, see, it always works on me because I actually, care what other people think, especially if they're in a relationship with me. I can pick up that something is wrong. And sure, you might not want to tell me right now, but that's gonna f me up, okay? If there is a problem, use your big adult skills and talk to me. Identical twins married identical twins and gave birth to sets of identical twins. What the hell did I just read? Me when I get no matches on dating apps?
Well, maybe it's just because you're ugly.
Maybe. Probably. Yeah. Old Pokemon villains. We have plans to up new Pokemon villains. I don't like school. Please don't make me go. I am proud to be a virgin and will remain a virgin till I die because I want to be a good example to my children. I mean, she could adopt. The company where you applied last week, we have decided not to proceed with your candidacy at this time. Me, who applied to over 200 jobs last week, I don't even know who you are. So is there any fix to this problem? Like, legitimate? It's kind of insane that it seems like everybody, regardless of their profession, looking for work, literally can't find it. Hundreds to thousands of jobs and can't find anything. What is going on? What's happening? How can we fix it? How do we not see this back then? Everyone saw it back then. You as a kid did not, but I guarantee you your parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, everybody else totally did. I didn't see it until I first saw this image, but I guarantee you most people did. It was trying to be obvious. The font, the writer. Oh god, okay, let's see another video game thing. Dustborn wasted 1.4 million of government funding, has less than 100 players, stole assets from GTA. I mean, I've seen some stuff from Dustborn. It didn't seem great, but stole assets. Also didn't know it got government funding. Was it? What? Never mind. Doesn't matter. All right, let's see. Wasted 200 million. Again, with Concord, I hear a different number every single frickin' time someone wants to dunk on Concord. I get that it's not a great game and it failed, but stop inflating and making numbers up. Wasted 200 million? Literally in this video, someone said 100. Could not break past 700 players. Let's see, Black Myth Wukong sold 10 million units in 3 days, broke Steam's records, had PS5s sold out in China just for this game. Yeah, China showed up for Black Myth Wukong. I wonder why. I wonder why they would have showed up for that. That's why it broke all those records, because they were really excited about a game in particular. And it smashed shit like crazy this time. Oh, that's a stupid internet trend that will end the lives of many. Oh yeah, what the hell's been going on? Has Whippets been turned into like the new vaping online or something? What's going on here? Jack Black's Appeal 2024. Honestly, it's genuinely mainly because of just oversaturation. I love Jack Black. I love him, but he's just in too much right now. I don't know what happened, but this tidal wave of, hey, it's him again. Cool. That's neat, and I'm not here to talk about the stupid concert in Australia and all that crap. I don't really have any opinion on that. No, it didn't kill Tenacious D. Things are permanently on hold. He didn't come out and say, yeah, I've broken up Tenacious D, you know? So, everything will be fine in due time. Warner Brothers releases the Minecraft movie teaser. Everyone, our expectations were low, but holy... Yeah, it looks really, really bad. I can't really articulate... You know what? I can articulate some pieces about why I think it's so awful. No, not Jack Black. That's just a moment for me now. It's not something that'll make me hate it. It just looks so visually boring. And I know that this is still very early on. It's not coming out for a while. And as we know, movies, even up to the last couple of weeks or past release, will have stuff being worked on. All right, have you ever been in a movie theater? You notice something with like a visual effect that's messed up, and then when you see it again in theaters, maybe a week or two later, that effect is fixed. We update movies now, straight up. I don't like that we have the ability to do that, but at the same time, I do like that we have the ability to do that. Sam being able to carry Frodo and not be affected by the ring means the ring doesn't understand transitive properties, so they could have just taped the ring to a mouse and then carried the mouse with no ill effects. Whole thing would have taken 20 minutes. Well, see, I don't believe that's true. Your heart's in the right place, but I don't think your mind is, because Sam was affected by the ring several times without having touched it, right? I mean, he did take it from Frodo for a little while. That did affect him, and you only have to come into contact with it once. Actually, no, you don't even have to come into contact with it, really. Gandalf tried touching that shit, and he himself got tempted at one point. Galadriel, she got tempted by it for sure, all right? It doesn't have to touch you at all. Merely being within its presence can screw you up big time. So, no transitive property, this, that, or the other thing. It would have gotten to people regardless. Sam is just that awesome. Okay? Sam is the most pure of heart person in the entirety of Middle-earth, okay? So, why don't you just chew on that for a little while. If you ever feel dumb or stupid, just remember that IGN gave Star Wars Outlaw a 7 and Alien Isolation a 5.9. Okay, well, let's take a look at this here. So, I have heard a lot about Star Wars Outlaws. My favorite video game reviewer, personally, Skilla, I think he has done the best review of the game so far. Because again, 30 minutes of, here's what it does really good, here's what it does really bad. Make your own decision. That's how it should be done. But a company like IGN is a little different. I have seen the insides of some of these companies. It's not like it's the same group or guy making these reviews. It's gonna be a lot more subjective when you have Bill, who's been assigned to the Alien Isolation review. And for some strange reason, they chose him even though he's not like a survival horror guy or a horror guy or something like that. Which, that happens. That's gonna happen. I know that it's been a meme since I was a child to make fun of IGN's review inconsistency. Hell, they gave South Park Snow Day, I think, a 4 out of 10. That is insane. That's not a good game. I will say, I reviewed it on my personal channel, which you can check out down below. It's just Robin Nelson, where I look at video games and stuff like that. I reviewed Snow Day, okay? I'm thinking it's like a strong 6. Really weak 7, but it's, that's just me.